Hello, my name is Adekunle Oyegoke, one of the guest editors for the special issue in the International Journal of Building Pathology and Adaptation. My other guest editors are Dr. Said Ajayi of Leeds Beckett University in the UK and Dr. Wusi Cho of Anshua Normal University in China. As the age population is currently at the highest level in human history, healthy aging and independent living for the elderly and the disabled are really very crucial. And that is the reason we are having a special issue on housing adaptation for healthy aging, where we'll be looking at conceptual, theoretical, and practical approaches. So the aim of this special issue is to explore the global community's best practices in housing adaptation, and then we expect the issue to raise awareness of modern advances in theory, in concept, policy, and governance of housing adaptation. The special issue will also serve as an intersection, means of knowledge sharing, and inspire connection among scholars and practitioners who generate and support housing adaptation around the globe. And that is the reason we are asking practitioners, we are encouraging practitioners to also contribute to this special issue. So the main focus, if I just break down the main focus, the main focus is on best practices around the globe. We want people from different countries to share the best practices. We want to also to promote independent living. So if you have any paper on independent living, that will also be good. The use of technology in housing adaptation, that also will be applicable in this case. The influence of stakeholders in terms of joint working, partnership, and so on, that will also be applicable. Process optimization in streamlining adaptation process as well, and then how we can promote housing adaptation through building design and technologies. So, and then promoting conceptual, theoretical, and practical advances. So these are the main area of focus. So we have 4 indicative themes. The first one is best practices. So we are looking at best practices in delivering housing adaptation for the elderly and disabled people. We are also asking for contribution on current practices and future challenges in housing adaptation. How can we maintain independence through adaptation of existing homes? So these are the sub-themes under best practices. The second indicative theme is healthy aging, independent living, accessibility. So we are not only looking at housing adaptation, we are also looking at accessibility and usability of homes. So we'll be looking at concept of adaptation, what are the drivers and barriers to implementing complex housing adaptation, and what are the implications for different stakeholders. We are also one of the sub-themes is also the role of the stakeholders and the barrier within supply side of housing adaptation. The third indicative theme is on policy and governance. On this, we'll be looking at regulatory framework and barrier to housing adaptation. And then we're looking at policy mechanisms and policy shortcomings that obstruct housing adaptation. And the last one is on innovation and technology. The use of innovation in assistive technology, in artificial intelligence, application of machine learning, wearables that can aid, and other technologies that can aid independent living. Under one of sub-themes is also development of new tools for collecting data to help with decision on housing and care. So these are the themes. So it will be a peer review paper, and then if you want to submit an abstract, you can submit to one of the guest editors, and then you can see our email addresses on the call for paper on the publisher's website. So I'm Adekunle Oyegoke once again. The other guest editors are Dr. Said Ajayi of Leeds Beckett University and Dr. Wusi Cho. So thank you very much. We'll be expecting to hear from you. If you have any questions, we'll be glad to shed more light on whatever question you have. Thank you.